On today's episode of Wengel's Workshop, I'll be making this unique Tanto push dagger for the Fantasy Challenge. If you're not sure what the Fantasy Challenge is, roughly 20 YouTube knife makers got together and hold a competition where they'll all make a fantasy knife. And the winner will get chosen by the viewers and also 5 judges who were the winners of the previous challenges. Now the viewers also can compete and make a fantasy knife as well and have a chance to win the sponsored prize pool. Now here is the sponsor list for the prize pool. So now that I've explained what the fantasy challenge is, we'll get back to the build. I'm focused on making these finger holes for the push dagger, and I didn't have a drill bit big enough, so I just got to work and drilled a big enough hole, drilled a bunch of small holes around it in a circle, and now I'm using a coping saw to, connect those holes and some files to clean them up. So now once those holes are in place, I will place the template on the steel, trace it out, and we will use an angle grinder to get this thing cut out. No, I'm not going to be forging this to shape. I do not have that kind of skill. I'm also going to be doing a little bit less commentary for this one, and I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the sweet ASMR of shop sounds. So the battery on the camera died. This is where we're at. I got the pinholes drilled. I got some weight reduction holes drilled. I got the bird eye hole drilled. So now I'm going to mark layout fluid, tighten up on some of these curves, clean those up in the profile, and then we'll mark our center lines and grind the bevels.
So this is where we are post heat treatment. I think I'm going to clean up the flats first and clean up the bevels, thin the edges just a little bit. They don't need to be super thin because this isn't really a slicer, it's a stabber.
Now, I couldn't fit this knife where I would normally tumble it to stone wash it, so I literally just poured the stones in the bottom of a trash can and shook it up, and it came out perfect, if not better than it does in the normal tumbler, so there's that.
So here's where we are. We've been acid etched and stone washed. So this is the final finish on this guy. Then I have the handle material clamped on. We're about to drill the pinholes for the handle material, and then I will get the handle material profile to the blade and glue it on.
I would also like to point out that this handle material was made by Oleg at knifewood.com. It's some of the best quality handle material that I've ever used, and there will be a link in the description to the website. It's called knifewood.com.
So here we are post glue up. I will snip the edge of the nails off, grind this flat, and then I will use the grinder to clean up all the edges and a Dremel tool to get inside these circles.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it and subscribing to the channel. And don't forget that this is a competition, the Fantasy Challenge. So please go check out the videos of the other competitors and then go over and vote on which fantasy blade you like the best. There will be a link in the description. So please go vote.